Welcome to today's video, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of one of America's most talked about modern coins, the Susan B. Anthony Dollar series. In this episode, we're exploring the four most valuable and expensive ultra-rare versions of this historic U.S. coin, including the sought-after USA issues that continue to captivate collectors worldwide. From their powerful connection to American history to their surprising market values and rare mint variations, these coins hold secrets that every numismatics enthusiast will want to see. Stay tuned as we uncover the stories, rarity, and hidden value behind these incredible pieces of U.S. coinage history. Let's get started. First up in the 1979 Susan B. Anthony Dollar stands as one of the most fascinating and widely discussed modern U.S. coin issues, often capturing intense attention from numismatists who are drawn to its historical importance and surprising market behavior. Even in heavily circulated, very dirty condition, this coin continues to spark excitement among collectors because it represents the very beginning of a short-lived but highly symbolic dollar series. Its appeal is not only in its design, but also in the story it carries, making it a prized treasure for those who appreciate modern American coinage with real historical depth and collector demand that still fluctuates today. Historically, the Susan B. Anthony Dollar was introduced in 1979 as the first U.S. circulating coin to feature a real woman rather than an allegorical figure, honoring Susan B. Anthony, a key leader in the women's suffrage movement. The S. Mint mark indicates it was produced at the San Francisco Mint, primarily in proof format intended for collectors rather than general circulation. This coin marked a major shift in American numismatic history, reflecting social progress during the late 20th century and connecting directly to the broader cultural movement for gender equality. It was part of a short production run that lasted only a few years, which adds to its long-term collector intrigue. The design of the coin is one of its most recognizable features. The obverse depicts Susan B. Anthony's profile, designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, while the reverse shows a striking adaptation of the Apollo 11 lunar landing insignia, featuring an eagle landing on the moon. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel-clad structure, weighs 8.1 grams, and has a diameter of 26.5, making it similar in size to the quarter, but easily distinguishable by its golden-bronze appearance. The S. Mint mark appears on the obverse, and in high-grade proof versions, the sharpness of the mirror-like fields and frosted devices creates a dramatic visual contrast that collectors highly value. Rarity in the 1979 Susan B. Anthony Dollar is not defined by mintage alone, but by condition, preservation, and specific proof variations. While millions were minted, truly exceptional examples, especially those graded proof 69 or proof 70 deep cameo, are significantly harder to locate. A heavily dirty or circulated specimen, while not rare in production terms, becomes interesting when it retains identifiable features, strong strike details, or unusual surface characteristics. Some collectors also seek minor mint errors or dye varieties, which can dramatically increase desirability and set certain pieces apart from standard issues. In terms of market value, most circulated 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars remain relatively affordable, often valued between a few dollars to under $20 depending on condition. However, when discussing top-tier collector specimens, especially ultra-high-grade certified proofs or rare error varieties, the value can rise significantly. Exceptional PR69, PR70 deep cameo examples, particularly those with flawless surfaces or premium eye appeal, can reach between $1,000 and $8,000 in strong auction environments. The value is heavily influenced by grading certification, visual quality, and collector demand for pristine modern U.S. proof coinage. Collectors are strongly advised to focus on certification and authenticity when evaluating higher-value examples of this coin. Coins graded by professional services, such as PCGS or NGC, tend to command stronger market trust and higher resale prices. Even for lower-grade or heavily circulated versions, proper handling is essential, avoiding cleaning is critical, as it can drastically reduce value. Storing coins in airtight holders or archival quality capsules helps preserve surface integrity, while engaging with numismatic communities and auction platforms provides insight into evolving market trends and price movements. The appeal of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar extends beyond its monetary value, reaching into the emotional and historical connection it provides to a transformative era in U.S. coinage. It represents a bold attempt to modernize American currency and honor a groundbreaking historical figure, making it far more than just a dollar coin. Even in worn or dirty condition, it remains a tangible link to late 20th century reform and innovation in U.S. minting history, which is something collectors deeply appreciate. In conclusion, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar remains a captivating and highly discussed piece within modern numismatics. Its combination of historical significance, distinctive design, and selective high-grade rarity gives it enduring appeal among collectors worldwide. Whether found in circulated condition or preserved as a flawless proof, it continues to hold a strong position in the collector market. For enthusiasts, it represents not just a coin, but a lasting investment opportunity and a meaningful artifact of American cultural and monetary evolution. Beyond the standard proof strikes, one of the most intriguing aspects that continues to fuel collector interest in the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar is the presence of subtle varieties and production differences that can dramatically influence desirability. Some collectors actively search for variations such as the clear S and filled S mint mark types, which are linked to differences in the San Francisco Mint's proof striking process. Even though these varieties may seem minor at first glance, seasoned numismatists understand that such distinctions can separate a common collectible from a significantly more valuable specialty piece. When paired with exceptional surface preservation or unusual tunning patterns, these varieties can elevate the coin's appeal far beyond its face value expectations, especially in auction environments where competitive bidding often pushes prices higher than typical market estimates. Another important factor contributing to the ongoing fascination with this coin is its unusual position in American currency history. The Susan B. Anthony dollar series was initially intended to replace the paper $1 bill in everyday circulation, yet it ultimately failed in widespread public adoption due to its similarity in size and color to the quarter. This historical failure turned collectible success narrative has become a major driver of modern collector enthusiasm. Coins that represent transitional moments in U.S. monetary history often gain long-term appreciation because they symbolize experimentation and change within the U.S. Mint. Even heavily circulated examples, including those in very dirty condition, are often preserved by collectors precisely because they represent this experimental phase in American coin design evolution. Next up in the United States, 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after modern American coins, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, symbolism, and growing collector demand. Although millions were produced, only a small number survive in exceptional quality or with standout characteristics that make them truly desirable. Even in very dirty condition, this coin can spark enormous interest because hidden beneath years of circulation may lie a valuable collectible treasure. For numismatists, the 1979 issue represents far more than pocket change. It is a prized reminder of a historic turning point in American coinage and a modern classic that continues to attract serious attention in today's market. The historical importance of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar cannot be overstated. Minted at the Denver Mint in 1979, this coin was introduced as part of America's effort to modernize the $1 denomination and reduce reliance on paper currency. It was the first circulating United States coin to honor a real American woman, Susan B. Anthony, the legendary leader of the women's suffrage movement. Her presence on the coin transformed it into a tangible connection to the past and to the struggle for equal rights. Released during a period of economic change and social reflection, the coin symbolized both progress and national heritage, giving it lasting historical prestige among collectors worldwide. One of the most appealing aspects of the 1979 D issue is its instantly recognizable design. The obverse features a striking portrait of Susan B. Anthony, created by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, with the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1979. On the reverse appears the majestic eagle landing on the moon, adapted from the Apollo 11 insignia, surrounded by United States of America and $1. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin weighs 8.1 grams and measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter. Its 11-sided inner border gives it a distinctive appearance, unlike previous dollar coins, and the small D mint mark beneath the date adds special identity to Denver-struck examples. Although the 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar was produced in substantial numbers, rarity emerges when condition becomes the main factor. Most surviving examples entered circulation immediately, meaning they collected scratches, dull surfaces, stains, grime, and heavy wear over decades of use. Truly sharp uncirculated specimens with brilliant luster are much scarcer than the original mintage suggests. In very dirty condition, a coin may appear ordinary, but experienced collectors know that some dirty coins conceal valuable details, stronger strikes, or overlooked varieties beneath surface residue. This contrast between common circulated pieces and elusive premium-grade survivors creates the excitement that keeps collectors searching. Special varieties and grading quality can dramatically increase the value of a 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar. Coins displaying strong strikes, frosty mint luster, minimal contact marks, or rare die anomalies often command far more than face value. Certified mint state examples graded MS66 or higher are especially coveted, while sharply preserved coins with exceptional eye appeal can become centerpiece items in advanced collections. Even a dirty coin can carry hidden value if it turns out to grade well after professional conservation, or if it possesses an unusual minting characteristic. This possibility makes old circulated examples surprisingly exciting finds. In the current collector market, ordinary worn 1979 D dollars usually trade for modest premiums, but premium-grade or scarce examples can be worth substantial amounts. Attractive certified pieces often sell in the hundreds, while elite registry-grade examples and notable varieties may reach from $1,000 to $8,000 depending on rarity, certification, strike quality, and demand. Coins with strong surfaces and eye-catching originality continue to appreciate steadily as more collectors recognize the importance of top-condition modern coinage. Because many people overlooked these dollars for decades, the finest survivors now enjoy increasing competition whenever they appear for sale. For collectors hoping to acquire a valuable 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar, the smartest strategy is to focus on quality and authenticity. Examine the coin carefully for the Denver mint mark, clean rims, bold lettering, and minimal wear. Avoid harshly cleaned examples, since aggressive cleaning can reduce value significantly. Purchase certified coins from reputable dealers or established auctions whenever possible, especially if pursuing higher-end pieces. Proper storage in protective holders is essential, and unnecessary handling should always be avoided. Joining numismatic communities and monitoring auction trends can also reveal which grades and varieties are gaining momentum in the market. In conclusion, the 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar is a remarkable blend of American history, artistic symbolism, and collector intrigue. It honors a transformative national figure, carries an iconic moon landing reverse, and offers the thrill of discovering hidden worth even in very dirty condition. Whether valued at a few dollars or several thousand, this coin remains a prized treasure that continues captivating enthusiasts across generations. For anyone passionate about numismatics, pursuing a high-quality 1979 D example can be both a rewarding collecting journey and a meaningful investment in one of America's most memorable modern coins. Another reason the 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar continues to gain respect is the challenge of locating coins with original surfaces that have not been altered over time. Many pieces found today were cleaned by owners who believed polishing would improve appearance, but collectors often prefer natural tunning, untouched texture, and honest age. A very dirty example may look unattractive at first glance, yet seasoned numismatists know that dirt alone does not destroy potential value. If the coin retains sharp details, undamaged rims, and strong underlying luster, it may become far more desirable than a bright but harshly cleaned specimen. This hidden potential is exactly what makes searching through old dollar coins so exciting for enthusiasts. The Denver Mint striking quality of the 1979 D issue also creates important differences from coin to coin. Some examples show soft hair detail on Susan B. Anthony's portrait or weaker lettering near the rim, while others display crisp design elements and bold reverse features. Collectors actively seek coins with stronger strikes because they showcase the artistry of the design far better than average pieces. On premium examples, the eagle landing on the moon appears sharp and dramatic, while the portrait displays impressive depth and character. These superior strike characteristics can significantly increase demand, especially when paired with high grades and original surfaces. As the market for modern United States coins expands, the finest 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollars are increasingly seen as sleeper collectibles with long-term promise. Many older collectors remember receiving these coins in circulation, while newer collectors appreciate their historical significance as the first U.S. circulating coin to feature a real American woman. That combination of nostalgia and importance strengthens demand year after year. Auction records for top-certified examples show that buyers are willing to compete strongly when elite-quality coins appear, proving that modern coinage can command serious respect when rarity meets condition. Next up in the 2001 Sacagawea Dollar is one of the most talked-about modern United States dollar coins because it represents an important early chapter in the Golden Dollar series. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P Mint mark, this coin carries the famous portrait of Sacagawea with her infant son Jean-Baptiste on the obverse, while the reverse shows a soaring eagle. For collectors, this design symbolizes American history, westward exploration, and a fresh era of modern coinage. While millions were produced, interest remains strong because many collectors now search for the finest preserved examples, special finishes, and rare mint eras. That combination keeps the 2001 relevant in today's coin market. When discussing value, it is important to understand that most ordinary circulated 2001 Sacagawea dollars trade close to face value, usually around $1 to a few dollars depending on eye appeal and condition. However, the story changes dramatically when a coin is found in pristine uncirculated condition. Coins with blazing original luster, minimal marks, and sharp detail can command much stronger prices. Modern collectors pay premiums for coins that look nearly untouched, especially when certified by major grading companies. That means a coin sitting unnoticed in an old roll, bank bag, or inherited collection could be far more desirable than one found in pocket change. The real excitement begins with high-grade certified examples. For many modern coins, condition rarity matters more than mintage alone. A 2001 Sacagawea dollar graded near the top of the population scale can sell for hundreds of dollars, and elite examples can go higher depending on auction demand. Collectors compete heavily for coins with few surviving equals, especially when population reports show very limited numbers in the highest grades. In modern numismatics, a common date coin can become a premium rarity simply because almost none survive in superb gem condition. That is why checking condition carefully is essential before spending or dismissing any coin. Another major reason the 2001 receives attention is the existence of the famous experimental rinse/unusual surface finish pieces. These coins reportedly came from special anti-tarnish testing or related planchet processing differences. They often show darker golden brown or chocolate-like color compared with standard pieces. Because they are unusual, visually distinctive, and tied to a specific production experiment, collectors actively seek them. Certified examples of these varieties have sold for hundreds of dollars, with especially attractive pieces sometimes reaching $1,000 or more. For a modern dollar coin, that is a serious premium and a huge reason people continue searching through 2001p coins today. A genuine off-center strike, wrong planchet strike, missing clad layer, or dramatic production mistake can transform a normal coin into a collectible prize. Era collectors love Sacagawea dollars because the large size makes mistakes easier to see and visually impressive. Some confirmed errors have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on severity, certification, and eye appeal. The stronger and more dramatic the error, the greater the collector demand. That means unusual color, odd weight, missing design elements, or strange alignment should never be ignored until properly examined. Historically, the 2001 issue is important because it came just after the successful launch of the Sacagawea dollar in 2000. The US Mint was still refining production quality, appearance, and public acceptance of the new dollar coin. By 2002, regular circulation production changed significantly, making the earliest years of the series especially collectible. Many specialists focus on the first 2 years because they capture the beginning of the program. Owning a premium 2001p means owning a piece from that original launch era, which adds emotional and historical value beyond simple price. Aesthetically, the coin remains one of the most beautiful modern US dollars. Glenna Goodacre's portrait of Sacagawea has warmth, motion, and realism that stands apart from many earlier circulating designs. The golden color also makes the coin instantly recognizable and attractive in albums or display sets. Collectors often seek examples with smooth satin-like surfaces, strong strike detail, and rich natural tone. Even people new to coin collecting are drawn to the design, which helps sustain long-term demand. Coins that combine beauty and historical meaning often outperform expectations over time. For investors and collectors alike, the smartest opportunities are usually found in quality, rarity, and originality. A cleaned or damaged coin may struggle, but an untouched, sharply struck, certified high-grade coin can attract real competition when sold. If you own multiple 2001p Sacagawea dollars, inspect them under bright light. Look for deep luster, few marks, unusual surfaces, strong detail in the hair and feathers, and any striking abnormalities. Those factors often separate a $1 coin from a much more valuable collectible. Could this coin make someone rich overnight? In normal condition, no, but in exceptional certified grade or as a rare major error, it can absolutely be worth far more than face value and become an exciting discovery. That is the realistic thrill of coin collecting. Not every coin is a fortune, but the right coin in the right condition can surprise everyone. Many collectors have built valuable collections by identifying overlooked modern coins just like this one. In the end, the 2001p Sacagawea dollar remains a modern treasure because it blends history, beauty, scarcity in top grade, and the possibility of rare mint anomalies. It appeals to beginners because it is affordable to start collecting, and it attracts advanced numismatists because elite examples and errors command real money. Whether worth $1 or much more, this coin proves that modern pocket change can still hold hidden opportunity, and that is exactly why collectors keep searching.